Welcome back everyone to the January 2019 Minecraft Parkour Challenge, where we are up here making sure I don't find any creepers anywhere around here. And we wish to find the third of... Oh boy, I was a lot closer than I thought. Oh, I hope this place didn't get devastated while we were... I didn't see too many villagers here in the first place. I only remember seeing that leather worker early on in there. I don't recall seeing any other villagers there, but maybe there were. Now let's see, where do I need to go? I need to go to 590. That's this 590 is this way. Yeah, 590 is this way. So the third village is down this way. Oh, just making sure I don't do anything that's going to get me to... So it looks like Hilton was built near hills, but they avoided being actually on the hills. Let's see. Here we go. It looks like there aren't any pillager outposts nearby, which is probably a good thing considering what happened last month, where I centered the entire everything I did around the crazy pillager outpost. That looks like the desert village right up there. There you go. Yeah, I'm probably going to find my equidistance point and says, oh look, that right on top of a pillager outpost or something. Who knows? There you go. And this is day 3 of the challenge, day 3 of 8, where my goal is to find and tame a horse. As you can see, that has already been accomplished. And my second challenge is to visit 3 villages, and this is the third of the 3 village challenge. That part of the challenge is then complete. Looks like the small houses don't tend to have chests, even, unlike some of the other places. Let's see, that's one with a workbench. Maybe they have fewer resources in which to make benches. Let's see, there's a cat. There's a librarian. Knock back 1. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I could use some string. That way I could tame one of the cats, perhaps? Maybe I could... There you go. Not too impressed with this village so far, because I've been in there already. But we have a few more places to visit. Is that where I just was? Well, I could do something with that silly shovel I made yesterday, right? Here you go. Whatever that's for, beats me. Couple of cats I've seen around the place. It would be nice if I could find some cats to find some raw fish so that I could tame the cat, so that I can have a little, well, yeah, some creeper insurance. Is that a church then? I wonder if the desert villages are just not spawning everything they can get. See, that's a... No, this has to be a Fletcher's house, because that's a Fletcher's table. And why does a Fletcher need a tower like that? I suppose if it were a church, it would have stained glass, of course. Well, we do have that. That's a farmer, not a cleric. I'm still getting confused with the old decor and the new decor. Ooh, a smithy, armor, sword, apple, oak saplings. Boy, that's something that would have been more useful last month. Alright, much more useful last month. Alright. There you go. Now, the cat killed the rabbit? Well, not that I could do too much with that. Let's see, a mushroom and... yeah. Actually, isn't that the place that I created myself? Probably. Let's see, we have... well, you're not going to get much of melons if you don't have an open side in there. So that's a bit of flaw in their farm there. Sand, sand, up. Okay, good. Now, oh, I don't have... oh, I don't need that chicken egg. Okay. Now, what I want to do is to replant that one. Not that one, because I want the melons to be able to grow there. Because somebody didn't properly plant their melon crop. Now, let's see, that's 6. Alright, that's a good number to not have anything extra. Do I have any acacia planks out? No, alright. So, that is all I need there. I think that's all I need. I think that's all the interesting stuff that I've seen. Oh, there's their bell. And what else do we have? What's this? I think we've been there already, haven't we? Yeah, because that's the one that I've already... yeah, that's the one I opened up earlier. Alright. I think I've checked out everything here, and it is getting late. So I think it's time for me to head out. I'm head back to the savannah if possible, because and all this stuff to visit all 3 places. I forgot to go back and get some trees. Well, might not be able to do that tonight. Oh, of course, head to... no, the savannah will be this way. Yeah, head down this way, head back to the savannah. That would be a good place to dig in for the night. Yeah, okay, I see some acacia up there, so we can head out in that direction. Far enough away from the village to keep our villagers from being killed. And then that means that after I do some mining tonight, I could then find my ideal location for my base. I want a place that's reasonably close to all 3 of the villages. And we probably won't have too much of a chance to chop down any trees tonight. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. So my only goal here then is to find a nice little hillside in which to dig in and hopefully not be so close to the villagers that they get themselves killed. Actually, I think I am plenty far away for that this time, which is better than yesterday. There you go. Put some sand. Oopsie daisy. Ah, nice. Now, how far am I away from the village? 240. See, from Sandtown to... oh, wait, I am way far away from them. Alright. good. Reasonably far away from all the villages, so I'm not going to get them killed. Or at least not by being too close to them. Let's drop our usual things down here. I don't need this cactus. That'll probably be the first thing I'll ditch if I completely run out of space on here. Let's see, I've got iron. This. Let's use up the stone pickaxe first. Then I can go and use the iron one. And tonight, let's see, I want to get down to... Now I can go down to gold level. That would be my goal. See if I can get either some gold or some redstone, or preferably both. Since if I can get some of that, I can make myself a clock and can pay attention to what's happening on the day and night cycle. Though I do, of course, keep a regular clock to keep the tell me when I'm getting to 20 minutes in the episode, but sometimes that's been known to be a problem if you're not paying attention to what's happening outside, because I've seen some MHCs where they would try to close out at 20 minutes even though they always wind up running a little bit over anyway. And as a result of that, they're trying to make sure their episodes are at least 20 minutes long, but since they're always running about 22 minutes, it means that they're starting at almost at sunset at the for some of the later episodes, which is a bit of a problem. There you go. That's one less thing to worry about in my inventory. So we'll grab this, and once we grab this, we can then head down and find, well, more iron, of course, wouldn't be amiss. Actually, more iron would be excellent, I think. Otherwise, I'll be mining, going back to mining stuff with see, once I get iron done with, yeah, I'll wind up doing stuff with stone again. We certainly don't want to be mining stuff with stone. Well, at least I can make flint and steel if I ever wanted to visit the nether or set things on fire, which sounds like two things that aren't exactly to my liking, especially in a challenge like this where why would I want to go into the nether? I know some people will try to find any excuse they can in order to go into the nether. I'm not one of those people. I could leave it well enough alone. What? I'm not going to be able to get any potions if I don't go in there? Who cares? Now, let's see. Let's go down this way. I need to get down to into the low 30s, and high 20s are probably be a good place to go. I don't know if I'm going to make it down that far. It's not going to be a very, very serious session on this. Probably the most important thing to get would be see if I get any more. Well, I think I got plenty of coal at the moment. I have a full stack of coal now. Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's going to quickly disappear. Here's the interest. Hey, oops. Oh, a mine shaft! Ha 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 ha. I want to be careful there. I'm not too sure, but it looked like it might have had a slight cave spidery nest look to it. It could, of course, have been a complete optical illusion, but if you ask me, I am not going to risk it. So there. I will avoid that little stuff. So let's let's try here. Okay, we are not going to be mining for gold then. And instead, we are going to see if we can get some iron and stuff like that. If this were my permanent area, then yes, maybe I could go down there and a full base, yeah. Explore the stuff that's under it, try to tame the area, find any chests that are in there or anything like that. But secondary area, no, I don't think so. There you go. And how are we coming along? We still have about 4 minutes to go. I don't need all this diorite that I've been collecting. Hopefully that'll peter out soon. Yeah. And who knows, maybe I could use diorite in the building of my little home. Yeah, I could use it for the flooring of my home. I like to use diorite as a flooring. So I'm not gonna worry about getting that too much. All depends on what I get. I could see maybe some of these materials will find a use for when I build that thing. And once I do find that site, my plan is to go to the building site between episodes. Now, the ideal spot is going to be the spot that is equidistant between the three coordinate points. I figure that would be a nice spot to say, alright, which is my favorite village? I'm not going to play favorites. Well, okay. I think I liked the first one the best because that's one that gave me the saddle. And that's one that's closer to horses and the like. Because I could head out there, breed some, maybe get some more horses, breed them together. I don't think I've really tried anything significant horse breeding or anything like that, but this is all about horses. Maybe I could try some of that. Sort of make a little bit of a horse ranch. And let's see, that is the last, well, I really don't need that rabbit that I have in my inventory, since it's not like I'm going to be able to eat it or anything like that. And I don't think a butcher uses it, you know, and we're nowhere near a taiga, so it's unlikely we're going to run into any wolves. I don't think you run into wolves in savannas all that often. Now we've got maybe a minute and a half left. And still quite a lack of iron. Iron! Well, hopefully I'll find plenty of that under the build I'll be making. Well, it looks like I came to capacity on my cobble. There you go. Now, we are at about a minute left, so I'm going to head back. See, how much granite do I have? Guess I could grab a little bit of it. Yeah, since I can take a little bit of that without worrying about it. Good. And I think this is where we're getting at the end of this episode. This is the end of episode 3. I have visited all 3 villages and I have tamed a horse. So I've completed the basic requirements for this month's MHC, but we still have other things that need to be done. And that is, of course, setting up a nice little base for ourselves so that we could communicate with all 3 of them. It's not a requirement for this month, but it certainly wouldn't help. I know I'll get 1 location by doing that. Good, and that leaves me... Ooh, where did I get to ink sacks? I must have run by a squid that... Alright, there you go. there, and there. Good. Now I have room in which to take that. Alright, that concludes today's episode. We'll see you next time for day 4 of the January 2019 MHC Snapshot edition.